Well, we've gotten to a point where, for the first time on this channel, I'm gonna make a second episode about one live event. Pretty interesting. And as you can clearly see, and as you've read in the title, it's the Fiat 500 Tributo live event. Which, as you saw in the title, once again, is probably the hardest live event that TDU SC has ever released ever since I've started playing in March this year. So yeah, let's get straight into why it's so hard. Well, let's start with the fact that I have two races which I've never won before, by the way. This is not one of them. This is one of the races which took me some time to win, but eventually I won it. It's the race in the main part of the city on Hong Kong. I think you saw the name of it at the beginning of the video. If you didn't, please go back and watch it. You know which race this is. If you've played this week's live event, you know what race this is. And you can clearly see I'm currently in 4th place. And I just want to say this is one of the better positions I've had in these races. And just so you know, this live event is 150 points. It took me a lot more than just 15 races to complete. And I don't think it's just because of me. I think this live event, and recently TDU in general, has started doing harder live events because the AI has become better. And I truly think this is the case. I may not be amazing right now because as I came back a few weeks ago, you know, I had a break of almost a month, so obviously that's a bit of there's a bit of rust there, right? But the AI is just better. And by the way, this is one of the stock races, so I'm pretty much equal with the AI here. And realistically, in this race, I could have gotten 2nd place at best. I was really close to getting like 2nd place. But 1st place, no chance. I mean, that guy is far enough for me to not take him and overtake him, excuse me. And I finish in 3rd place, which is one of the better results I've had in this live event. No joke, I have no idea how many races I've had to do in this live event in order to complete it. You can clearly see the 3rd place, and I had like what, 94 points? Yeah. And to get to those 94 points, I had to do a lot of races. And I mean a lot of races. This one is the interesting one, and I'm gonna show you. This is not the only replay of this race you're gonna see today, because I want to truly show you my experience of this live event. And by the way, by no means am I saying that the experience was bad. I'm very happy that the AI is this good in these live events. I don't know what they did with the AI, but they're definitely better and more competitive, because they're really good. I mean, look at this, I'm in 6th place. I'm doing pretty much nothing. They're a bit faster than me actually on these straights, or as fast as me. There's nothing I can do. And you're gonna see a bit later on what kind of moves the AI have started making. So please be patient and watch this. Now in corners, they're still sometimes a bit worse. And I gained like what? I was in 6th place, I gained like 3 places, right? I overtook 3 cars there. And look at this, look at the inside, how that guy was gunning for the inside of me. And he almost overtakes me here, right? Because I take a wider line because I had to defend. And automatically I had less speed than him, so this is insane, man. And by the way, look at this, man. This guy literally just overtook me for 3rd place. He dive bombed me on the inside. Like, I swear to God, this is F1 racing. And it's like, I was completely shocked. I never thought he could literally dive bomb me on the inside. That's why I obviously didn't cover it. I was like, it's AI, man. Like, when have I ever seen AI do this? And then again, I have to go deep here. He switcheroos me, and then I lose 4th place as well. What kind of moves are these guys making? Like, please just look at this and tell me what is happening right now. Because I'm trying my best. Like, you have no idea how many tries I've had on this race. And then, yeah, I kind of go a bit defensive there. I don't take the corner perfectly. But I was in the podium places, right? I was pretty close to that 2nd place, and now I'm way behind. Look how he's catching me. Here I had the 4th gear selected instead of the 3rd. I don't I don't manually select them. The game does it for me. So I guess that's my fault. I should actually do that. And here you'll see later on I make a mistake here and I will lose some positions. But 5th place. This is a good race. This is one of the good examples of this race. This is one of the good races. 5th place. I'm happy with 5th place on this in this race. It's you think I'm lying to you, and yeah, I'm just a liar. It's not true. Here I get what, 75 points, so I was before the race I showed you at the beginning. Here is another example. Take 2, right? The first thing I want to always mention is that in these stock races, this is another stock race by the way. I'm only showing stock races today because I have a stock car, and the ones with max 500 BR when I have 250 are not that important, honestly. You wouldn't expect for them to be worse than you. And the dirt one, for example, I've never won, and I've tried it a few times. I never got better than 5th place, and it was, you know, the off-road one with max 500 BR or something like that. And so yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about that one. I'm not competitive in that race. I've tried it a few times, like 2 or 3 times. It's not even close. And I'm also not that good on off-roading, so yeah. Here you can see, once again, they're pretty bad in this corner. They get bunched up a lot. But I actually make a mistake and I don't gain as many places as I should have. That was my mistake, obviously. But here, I decide to go more aggressive. I push this guy into 5th place and I get the 4th place. And now I'm close to 2nd and 3rd, right? This looks to be a much better race. This time, I see this guy going on the inside. I'm not making the same mistake as I did before. Like, okay, actually that wasn't really a mistake. I didn't know. But now I'm not making the same mistake again. And I'm covering the inside. Now I don't need to cover the inside because I'm far enough away that, and also there's no overtaking possibility, and just dive bombing me on the inside because there was quite a lot of speed. But you can see how much speed I'm covering the inside again. But look at this. Not enough. Not enough. He's almost side by side with me. It's incredible, honestly. But for some reason, look how far away I am already. Do you remember when I said I was close to 2nd and 3rd? Look how far away they are from me. And these guys are right behind me. So somehow something happened. Look at this guy. He wanted to dive bomb me once again on the inside. Somehow the AI have gotten better at taking curbs, at just slowing down, not slowing down enough actually, because in the past they used to slow down much more in curbs, right? Now they don't really anymore. Look at this, they're right behind me. I mean, yeah, this is also, I make a mistake here because I wanted to cover the inside and also keep my position, and yeah, here I make a huge mistake and I lose both places. I once again wanted to keep my position. I stayed on the inside and I kept too much speed, like I kept there when I hit the wall, and I absolutely screwed this up. and the last two guys weren't even in the race. They DNF'd. I have no idea what they did. Something happened with their start, and it was pretty bad. This is, I swear to God, the hardest race I've ever had to do in this game. Like, it's not even close. Maybe the crown jewel races are hard because you have to focus a lot. Now the last race. This is the third example of the same race I wanted to show you. Once again, this is the best start I've ever gotten to this race. The best one ever. I'm in third place already. I wanted to also talk about the starts really quickly. While nothing interesting is happening around here because this is only straights, nothing is really happening. But the starts, they're almost as fast as you, if not even faster. When they start, I mean, it's incredible how fast they are. You saw in the last few races, I was 6th place at the beginning, right? I only overtook 2 cars at the start. Here again, I think I do a pretty decent job with the corner. I think it wasn't taken poorly, and I'm in 3rd place. It's good so far. It's nice. Honestly, I'm pretty sure 3rd place was the best I got in this race, and doesn't matter. Look how close this guy is to me already. I mean, it's look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's insane. It's insane how good and how aggressive they've become. I mean, this completely shocks me. This is literally the hardest race I've ever had to do, and it's against AI, not against players. Like, I have no idea what happened. And once again, it's a stock race. It's not like they have more PR. It's not like they have maybe a good setup for this race. I have no idea what's happening. No idea. Like, please let me know in the comments down below. Look how close this guy is to me. Look how he's trying to go on the inside. Like, it's incredible how fast they are. And yeah, I have no idea what to say, honestly. And here, take a look at this. One slight not closing the door soon enough, and I lose 2 places in 1 corner, because that guy was so aggressive on there, and I lose 2 places. I lose the podium and any chance at the podium, because unless somehow those 2 guys hit each other, and sometimes AI do, but they don't really DNF each other, they just hit themselves. I'm doomed, right? And then fortunately one of those guys, and then one slight mistake, this guy overtakes me for 5th. I fortunately overtake him again because he goes in the barriers, and I get 5th place, which is an amazing result for this race. And look at that, 3 guys right behind me, all 3 of them could have overtaken me. I was a bit lucky, honestly. And this is incredible. Like, I have nothing to say. Never finished better than 3rd, and that was the best result, the best start. I'm sorry, I could have forgotten. So yeah, let's take a look at the final race, which is the 3rd stock race we have, the 3rd and final stock race, and it's on Ibiza, the only race on Ibiza in this live event. And let's take a look at this race. This is one of the races I've managed to win, and this is gonna show you how I managed to win it. Insanely aggressive move at the beginning, the first corner. If you don't do that, you're pretty much doomed. You have no chance of actually winning this race anymore. It's pretty much impossible if you are not super aggressive, and you also have to get a bit lucky. That's pretty much the best start I've gotten to this race, overtaking like what, 5 cars at the beginning and getting to 3rd, and then immediately I have to be close enough to overtake that guy for second place. You can do that a bit later because it's a pretty long race. You can see only 1/3 done, but it's still not that long, so I would suggest getting him at the beginning there. And you can see this race is much easier. The reason it's much easier is because there are a lot slower corners, and you see how I overtake and finally get the lead for the first time in this episode, which is insane. 15 minutes have passed, by the way. 15 minutes, and only now do I get the lead in a race. And I've shown you, like, what, 4 races? This is the 5th one I'm showing you. So, pretty insane live event. And so, this is a race in which you can do that, because, as I've shown you, the corners are way tighter, and also 90-degree corners, which means the AI is way slower. In medium speed corners, the AI is way better, and also in high speed corners. I'm not even gonna talk about those. But in medium speed corners, they've become way better. Now only these are the corners in which you can actually do something. And this is the race. I've managed to win it. It's one of the easier races, probably the easiest race in this live event actually. And that's pretty much it. I was celebrating because this is, I think, the first win I've gotten in this live event. Not even a joke. This is not a joke. This is the only race I've won thus far, I think. And after that, I've also won the one I showed you at the beginning. I also managed to win that, by the way. Took me some tries, but I did it. Look at this, 104 points. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Please let me know what you think of this live event. And yeah, I hope you have the same issues as me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.